But has it changed? No, graffiti will never change. The attitude towards graffiti is constantly changing. Just depends on how you do it and how much respect you have for everybody else in your community. Because like I said, there's a big difference between graffiti and just going out and vandalizing. A lot of young kids will just go out there and vandalize. It's against the law, which gives them some sort of rush, I guess. But it makes everybody else look bad. Of the rules of the game. You don't hit things that are businesses that are open. You don't just go and spray on somebody's car. You find somewhere that's going to be torn down anyway, and you spray all that, you blow that fucking place up. I think graffiti doesn't do that. I think these dumbass kids who run around and don't respect their community do. I think that that's one of the main points, is that, you know, just because you got a spray can in your hand doesn't mean you know what you're doing. And if you're hitting somebody's business that's open out here, if you're a business owner and you have graffiti on your wall and you don't get it cleaned up, you get fined by the city as a business owner for not cleaning up the spot. So it costs people money. And I don't think it's graffiti that's ruining it. I think it's people with no sense that are ruining it. Because there's plenty of places out there, they just don't want to look for it. They want to run down the street. And like I said earlier, you know, you can write doo 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 all across the wall. Who gives a shit? It's stupid. There's no point in it, you know. There's a few people right now that I wish I could find, because if I see them doing it, I'm gonna stop them. There's no point. You know, when I started in Atlanta, especially when I started getting really into it, it was getting thrown into the fire. Just go, you know. You want to run with us, then, you know, you basically start by being a lookout. 2 other people go out and paint. You look for the cops. There's usually a, you know, like a cuckoo, or, you know, something like that. Try and sound like a bird or, you know, insect or something. But something that everybody knows, so that they know to pack their shit and start running. And I just laughed. I was like, you know, that is about as dumb as it gets, man. You get caught rolling a fucking police station, there's not a whole lot you're going to be able to say in your defense. I mean, you're tagging a police station. Kind of a silly idea. But then again, that's what I was saying earlier, you know. Who's got the bigger dick? You know, who's gonna go out there and do the craziest shit? Like, oh man, did you see blah blah blah? Just the best part about that is those kids are so dumb that they're gonna talk about it and then they're gonna get caught. There wasn't a whole lot of girls running around out there. It was too dangerous, I think. I mean, there was some pretty tough women back then, but I think it was more the, like I said, you know, it's the biggest dick contest. Who's got the biggest dick? And if you're a girl, that's kind of a hard game to play. Or not, I don't know. You know, there's some weird people out there. But yeah, I mean, now more than ever, I mean, there's a lot of women graffiti artists. There's actually a book of some 27 different countries, and it's all women graffiti artists. And it's really good shit, too. Yeah, I think that's, we'll call that one a dunner for you.
Run if you want to, yeah, 'cause you can't hide. So you can run if you want to, 'cause you can't hide. I see you don't know who you dealing with. but I don't have it all. I'm a lunatic, cause see society, they label me a threat. But I'm just getting started, I'm not finished yet. Look me in my eyes, I can